Hey guys, it's Jay. Just bringing you a video regarding the new Teamfight Tactics patch update 9.20. I'm just gonna go over it and give you my opinion on what I think it's gonna do to the game and if it's good or bad, and so on. Yeah, let's just get into it. I haven't really seen much of it besides well, I brought up the screen here. So the first thing is leveling changes. XP to level from 5, it's going to be reduced from 12 gold to 10 gold, and the XP required to level to 9 is going to be reduced from 70 gold to 66 gold, which is I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like right now it's pretty easy to econ in the game, especially because of the drops that when you start the game and you get drops that give you a lot of champions on early, you can sell them right away for econ. Um, but we'll see what happens. It's going to change at the levels that people start rolling down to, and how early people push levels. So this is going to be interesting to see for sure. The tier drop rates you can take a look at right here, increasing a little bit of the odds of what you can get at certain levels. We're gonna see how that plays out too. It might give people um, higher chances of hitting their units at level 8 and level 9. You might not need to roll down as much since you're going to have that higher percentage. So we're going to see how this plays out as well. The biggest thing I wanted to look at was the items. Now, the Deathblade starts with 0 stacks. It's going to start with 1 stack now. I think this is important, but I didn't think they did a big enough buff to where it's going to matter, because the Deathblade takes 2 BF swords to create, and the BF sword honestly makes so many good items that I don't think it's worth it. Um, I mean, we're gonna have to see if this even makes a difference. Maybe if you place it on a really fast attacking unit, um, it might be worth it. But honestly, I think IE, um, GA are still more viable items than Deathblade. So we're gonna have to see how that works out. Um, this next one is actually huge. It says Frozen Heart duration has been decreased from 4 seconds to 1 second, which is crazy. Now, this is crazy because um, obviously the meta right now was Wild Assassins. Everybody was playing Assassins in Wild. If you had a Kali with an IE and Frozen Heart, or any of the other assassins had Frozen Heart, it was really hard to win the fights, just because of the time that you would be slow on attack speed, and as soon as you start attacking at the regular speed, then here comes Pike dashing across and you will be stunned again. So I think this is really huge change, and I don't even know if Frozen Heart is actually going to be viable anymore, since it went down from 4 to 1 seconds. Maybe if you stack a couple of them, but we'll have to see. I think all of these updates were made on the items to kind of um, give other comps a chance against Wild Assassins. The next one is Infinity Edge, 150% crit damage to 125. Again, Infinity Edge, really good on Assassins. 125 I think is still pretty good, so I don't think that's a huge change. But I think all these changes adding up, the Frozen Heart, the Infinity Edge, um, and we'll see. I can see here that there's some assassin changes too. We'll take a look at them, but I think this is all in an effort to um, nerf Wild Assassins a little bit, or give other comps a chance to maybe counter them without instantly being dead or being perma Frozen Heart. So Quicksilver now is 5 seconds cooldown to 3 seconds cooldown, um, which is okay. I think this one is a huge one also. Thieves Gloves is now lower the average of quality item combinations. So that's huge, because Thieves Gloves were really good early on if you were able to get them, simply because you can put them on a unit you're not sure if you're going to keep or not. Um, you can put them on that unit, and honestly, early on, some of the items that you would get it would actually carry the fight for you and make you win certain fights. Things like double warmogs, Spark and RFC, stuff like that. So I'm really interested in how Thief Gloves is actually going to be changed. I wonder if they're going to um, make it to where you only get two individual items, or if you get one completed item and one individual item. And I wonder if that's even going to be a thing. The one completed and the two incomplete items. That's going to be really important because I think if they do something like two incomplete items, it might not even be worth it, or because at that point, you're using two items to make two incomplete items. So what's the point? The glove will definitely still be good for IE though. So okay, for the traits on the champions, um, it looks like another, let's see, 3, 75, 10, 75, 5. So yeah, it looks like assassins, they went ahead and changed the crit damage to 10% crit chance. Now it's 5% crit chance. Again, another effort to nerf assassins a little bit. The Guardian armor bonus actually is now 45, which might be viable. And the Gunslinger is also going up a little bit. It's going down from 1, 2, 3 to 1, 2, 4 extra shots. Now that your backline won't instantly die with Frozen Heart and all the assassins, who knows? Gunslingers might be a viable option. Looks like they also did an upgrade to Knights. The Knight armor is now going to be 15, 35, 65. Now it's going to be 15, 35, 60. So sorry, so they nerfed it. They brought it down a little bit. Wild is 12% attack speed per stack, and now it's going to be 10% attack speed per stack. Okay, so again, all these changes, the Frozen Heart, the IE, the Assassin, the Wild, it's all to kind of change the current meta. My current rank in plat, pretty much the people who would guarantee top 2 were the people who would find Akali first, and that's just the way it was. Um, if you had a really good synergy going a different type of comp, then you can obviously still make top 2 or even win, but pretty much Akali guaranteed you top 4 as long as you didn't do anything dumb and you were smart with your comp. You guaranteed at least top 4. So I think that's what most of the changes were for. There were a little bit of changes done to the champions. I'll go over them real quick. Aatrox armor is now 35, used to be 25. Akali attack speed again, trying to change the assassin meta. It went down from 0.85, it's now 0.8. Fiora increased HP 450. Gangplank increased his attack damage from 55 to 60. And Kai'Sa spell attack speed is now 50, 75, 100, which used to be 30, 60, 90. And her shield's also increased to 400, 700, and 1000. So this is going to be really interesting, especially since now the odds are going to be different in the drop rates. So you might be able to get a level 2 Kai'Sa now, and she might be a little bit more viable to play. So we're going to have to see how that goes. Another Guardian buff, Leona HP is now 800 instead of 750. And Lucian spell is now 125, 250, and 75. Hey guys, so the audio cut off for some reason, but either way, that's the changes that were made to the champions. You can look at the last 2 on the screen there. Yeah, I'm really excited to see how it plays out for this new patch and what comps are going to be viable, since Wild Assassin shouldn't be taking over as much as it did on the previous patch. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed and have a good one. Thanks.